Okay, video time. And go. This needs to be something good. La di da da di da, la di da di da. Footy chat. Do you know how hard it is to be a straight white male on LinkedIn? Is this anything? Here's a fact. This panda is racist. So we are all stuck at home, and if you look out across the vast fields of content, you'll see that lockdown has produced a bumper crop of podcasts. You can barely isolate in your spare bedroom for want of podcasts. Banana Bread, Joe Wicks, and podcasts. That's our world now. Podcasting is the colour du jour of the B2B world right now. It's all the fun of a conference panel session crammed into your ear. There is one teeny tiny itty bitty issue we need to discuss. I've noticed a theme among B2B podcasts. Is that in a bid to be amicable and to ingratiate themselves to both their audience and their guests, they will do anything to keep things happy. But here's the thing. It's totally fine to disagree with your podcast guest. In fact, take it from this lapsed radio journalist. It's fucking awesome when you do disagree. Many B2B podcasts tend to confer far too much power upon their guests. After all, they're your guests, and you don't want to be rude to your guests, do you? But this cuts at the heart of what an actual interview is all about. Interviews are distinctly weird conventions, but you're not just asking questions for yourself. You're representing your audience, but you're not doing yourself or your audience any favors by ducking when your guest says something you don't agree with. So how do you challenge your guests without sounding like an awkward turtle with sound? The first step is to prepare. An old journo trick is to never ask a question you don't already have a pretty good idea about what the answer is going to be. So you'll be prepared for what your guests are hot on, and you'll be ready to counter their arguments when they come up. Not only will you demonstrate that you have the courage of your convictions, you will be able to engage in a far more lively and invigorating exchange of ideas, which in the world of B2B podcasting is super critical. The last thing you want is to be recording a powly, matey, buddy vanilla podcast. So be prepared when your guests make that trip into disagreement town and have the courage to step up and say, actually, what about XYZ? After all, it's going to make for a far better listen, it's going to be a far better exchange of ideas, and in the world of boring, banal podcasts, that's gold, Jerry. Gold. Mr. Federico, your thoughts on polar bears have been described in some quarters as hate speech. What is your response? This is the first Wednesday Wisdom, and if you like what you've heard, or if you don't like what you've heard, which is also awesome, by all means, comment down below. And I'll be back next Wednesday with more bullshit. And more pandas. But definitely more bullshit.